Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and let's get ready for EJ Boxing Live.
God is good to the players, always. I know that's right. Let's do a little something. Mike 6, he rich.
He did say that, bro. Edge, listen to me. It was an IFL interview.
The money was there. I saw it with my own eyes.
Yes, he did say that. He did say that. Go ahead, Phil. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say, hold up. I never said that.
Okay, I'll show you the link.
Hold on.
I'll give you the link.
Said, I saw the money. It's real.
I'm gonna tell you how. I'm gonna tell you how deceitful Eddie Hearn is. That's your man. He actually,
he's not my man. I don't like him.
He did an interview after that one and said, "Hey, my dad does not know what he's talking about. Please don't listen to him." He came out and said that. He doesn't know what he's talking about. So basically, Eddie Hearn is riding on the fact that people are saying that, like you sounded foolish, are saying that the offer was real. He's banking on that. That's part of his. That's
look.
Hold on. That's part of his strategy to manipulate the public, okay, on why the fight didn't happen. Because the fact is, he don't want to make it seem like it was their fault on their end. Man, that's bullshit.
Look, dude. Be naive. For a second. I'm gonna go in my email account. I'm gonna email you and offer you 50 million.
I know who
Al Heyman email my email account to offer 50 million.
Oh no! And this is the fact right here. Al Heyman is one of the most influential people in performance and entertainment, period, in the United States.
Who sent the offer? Who sent the 50 million offer? Who sent it?
Hold on, one second.
Was it Al Heyman?
Stephen Espinosa, hey, Shelly Finkel, all the top wigs, bro. They all confirmed
Who sent the offer? Who sent the 50 million offer? Who sent it?
Shelly Finkel said Shelly.
Who sent it? Deontay Wilder.
No.
Deontay Wilder.
No.
Al Heyman sent it.
Hold on. What's wrong with AJ? AJ said, right, to Coogan, yeah, what would it take to make five? He goes, how much money? Because if they give me 50 mil. Wilder said, I got the money. Then he went further, right? As he put it out on his social media, he said, look, there's my guy, Shelly Finkel. He's a serious guy. He doesn't fuck around. He says, yeah, the money's real. Then they went to fucking Steve Espinosa. How fucking legit can you get? You think these guys are lying, bro? I don't understand what's going in your mind, bro. Hold on. You're gonna legitimize Barry Hearn and Eddie Hearn, and then I'm telling you about the guys in America. The guys in America who've been known. The guys in America been known, yeah. They never lied in their life.
I got legitimate. Hey, look, I got legitimate
your bias towards Eddie Hearn and Claudio.
You're trying to say that Shelly Finkel.
The bias is coming out of you guys. It's losing out right now.
I can't believe that you're gonna say that Shelly Finkel, Shelly Finkel and fucking Steve Espinosa, they've never. Why would they fucking come out on their social media and actually lie about the money is not? Why would they do that?
Do you know what? Go on. Like with me, you can say I'm biased towards Eddie Hearn. Fair enough.
No. Come on, answer the question. Why would they lie about that?
Hold on. I got a legitimate question.
I got a legitimate question. Al Heyman says the truth. You've never heard his voice. Guys are so say Heyman.
Why would they come out? Wait.
Can you
answer EJ's question? Why would they come out and put their reputation and their credibility on the line to say that offer was fake? Why would they do that?
Why? What?
Why would they go out there if it was fake? Why would they put their credibility online if this offer was fake? It was not legit. Why would they do that?
But no one's not gonna say, oh, by the way, the offer was fake. Of course, I'm not gonna say that.
You say this.
Well, the same way they're gonna say, oh, the pay-per-views was great. They're not gonna come out publicly and say it was terrible pay-per-views.
I got a question for you, Edge, and I'm gonna stick to the argument that you just made. Okay, you just said, who did the offer come from? It came from Deontay Wilder. Now, okay, it came from Wilder. All right, now. I raised this point to you, and it needs to work both ways. When the deal with Dillian White and AJ couldn't get made, why couldn't it get made? Because AJ said, no, I'm not paying them that much money. It's not going to happen. So who's really pulling the strings? AJ is telling Eddie what to do. Okay?
Yeah.
So hold up. In retrospect, if Deontay Wilder sends an email to Eddie Hearn, that's no different than AJ sending offer to Al Heyman. Is that not real? Could that not be the case?
Well, AJ sent an offer to Al Heyman.
No, I'm saying
Dillian White.
I mean,
White.
yeah,
Dillian White.
Dillian White. Yeah.
No, he went to Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn went to Dillian White with the offer.
No, Eddie Hearn is just a man that's just negotiating. The money, the actual money that's going to be spent out at the end of the day is coming from Anthony Joshua. Yes or no?
Yeah, but no. You're confusing two separate things. You're comparing two separate things. The show, the pay-per-view show is run. When they do a pay-per-view show, it's run by AJ. AJ runs the show the same way that Dillian White runs the show. That's why when I know that when Dillian White is like, oh no, I know he's talking. I said, what are you talking about? He did the same thing. What AJ's doing to him, he did the same thing to Chisora. He did the same thing. The fight wasn't even going to get made. Then he was looking at Ortiz.
My point I'm trying to prove to you is right here. My point I'm trying to prove to you right here. AJ and Dillian White fight didn't get made because AJ said, I'm not splitting the money that way. I'm not going to give you that kind of money. Okay? Yeah. Now, so ultimately, AJ is in control of how the finances get distributed in that sense, right? So now, if Deontay Wilder says, okay, well, let me send an offer to Eddie or Barry or whoever it is or Anthony Joshua, is that not the same thing? Is he not in charge of those finances? I mean, of course, you still got to pay promotion fees and all that kind of stuff. You got to have a promoter. Fighters don't normally send offers. It's normally the promoters, the managers, the people. No, but see, no. But you want to believe that. That's because you want to believe that. I'm almost positive. Every offer. I'm almost positive, and I don't know this for sure, and I'm not 100% on this. When Floyd Mayweather makes an offer to a fighter, I guarantee you he sends it directly.
Floyd Mayweather, that's what I mean. You're comparing Floyd Mayweather to Deontay Wilder. He makes $300 million a fight. So if Floyd Mayweather sends an offer for $20 million, he's got the money. Deontay Wilder don't have $50 million to be sending out to him.
You said fighters don't make offers. That's what you just said. I'm not comparing them. I'm stating the facts. You said fighters don't make offers. I just gave you a fighter that does make an offer. That does make.
Wait, didn't Dillian White make Derek Chisora an offer? Didn't he do that on?
No. But when they it's done through. It's done through Eddie Hearn. All the offers that they send is done through Eddie Hearn. The same way that AJ said, I'll sign the contract. I'm gonna sign the contract. You don't sign the contract. People, my brains, guys. The bias, come on.
Yeah.
Hold up, Edge. If I want to fight you, okay, and I say, yo, Dan, tell him I'm willing to give him this right here. All right? And then Dan goes and relays the message to you. That's the same thing. It's just coming from me.
Okay. Then I'll give you this example right here. I'll give you this example, yeah?
You move the goalpost, bro.
Okay. AJ said he wanted to fight Deontay Wilder, and then he wanted to fight Tyson Fury, and then who did Tyson Fury go to say to ask how much you're gonna offer me? AJ, or did he go to Eddie Hearn? He went to Eddie Hearn, didn't he? Why is that?
What do you mean?
Why is that? Why did he not go to AJ if AJ's the one that's sending out offers? Why did AJ go to Tyson Fury? And why was Eddie Hearn that went to Tyson Fury and gave him an offer?
I got your question. Tyson Fury communicated to Eddie Hearn, right? Okay, cool. I got that. Is Eddie Hearn gonna go back and ask AJ? Or he just gonna make the deal without AJ knowing? Or is he gonna get confirmation from AJ, and AJ's gonna say, no, I'm not doing that. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm willing to offer. Now you go back and you fucking tell him that.
Okay, so basically that's how it works, right? Yeah, so that makes sense.
Yeah, that's how it works. Yeah, that's how it makes
sense. Yeah, that makes sense, isn't it? That makes sense. I understand that part now. So then when Deontay Wilder was offering $50 million, yeah, from his own email account, without no prior knowledge from Al Heyman, without no prior knowledge from.
Wait. How do you know Al Heyman was not aware of him sending that email to Eddie Hearn?
Why did Al Heyman not send the email? Why did Al Heyman not send it?
Wait. How do you know
Al Heyman sent offers to Manny Pacquiao?
No. How do you know that?
Offers to Conor McGregor, but you don't want to send an offer to AJ.
You don't know that.
Why is AJ so different?
Sends the offers. How do you know that?
So Ed, I need first of all, this first thing I need to know. I need to know where your source is coming from. What inside name?
That's not inside information.
Yeah.
I'm inside.
So
We all know. On Instagram saying,
Edge.
"Oh, I sent you an email."
Edge. Let me ask you a question. There's 3 questions. Who is Edge? Who is Al Heyman to Deontay Wilder? Who's Al Heyman to him?
He's an advisor.
No, he's his manager, right? He's a manager, yeah. That's his manager.
How many managers does
I'm telling you, he's his manager.
No. It's his manager.
He's his manager. Who? Listen. He's his manager, yeah, right. And what's his name? Was it Deval? Whatever. Not the Deval. What's his name again? The other American guy from New York. He's the promoter. The guy from
Lou DiVella.
Yeah, Lou DiVella. He's the promoter. Now, who's Shelley Finkel to Deontay Wilder? Who is he? That's the lawyer. That's the guy who does all the negotiations. He's the middleman, right? And then you have. And then you listen, and then you have and then you have the broadcaster, which is Showtime, which is Steve Espinosa. So in my mind, yeah, all he's got to do, the fight comes out, he goes to them guys there. I'm good for the money. Put up the money. You don't think he can get the money for them? It's like the same thing you say to Eddie Hearn. AJ goes to Eddie Hearn. I need money to fight Wilder and Fury. Advance me fucking 150 mil. Advance me 50 mil. You don't think Eddie would do that? Eddie would involve or Sky Sports with Barney Francis.
Okay.
No, I'm trying to make an example. I'm trying to make you because you keep talking about the fighter, but he's not just a fighter. They have a team, and the team behind him are very powerful and they're very rich. So wait.
Let's use your logic.
I want to add one more thing to that.
Let's use your logic, EJ.
Hold on. Hold on. This is important because he said it without Al Heyman knowledge. Deontay Wilder was flashing all over his social media saying, "Hey, at this time, I'm gonna need y'all to go and check y'all emails because I sent y'all something." You think fucking Al Heyman don't know? Let's be serious here, man.
Okay. Let's use your logic. Guys, let's use your logic. Yeah, let's use your logic. Yeah. All right. Let's say that all that scenario is true. Yeah, in fantasy land. Let's say that logic's true. I'm gonna go into my email right now, and I'm gonna send an email to you, EJ, and you, Phil, and say, look, I'm gonna offer you each 100 million. It's in the bag, and I post it on Instagram and Facebook. I'm gonna give you an offer of 50 million, of 100 million each. You get that. You receive that on your email from myself. What's the first thing you're gonna do?
I'm gonna see how I can get the money.
You're gonna check. You're gonna check. If it's. You're gonna check. I know you're gonna check. You're gonna check if it's real. You're gonna check. Yeah, I know. I'm telling you. You're gonna check if it's real. You're gonna check if the sources are real. But the thing is, he doesn't send. But he doesn't send emails, bruh. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Wilder doesn't send emails. That's what fucking Shelley Finkel's there for. And how many times I've got to tell you? He has people in his team.
That's so why doesn't send emails? That's what Shelley Finkel is there for.
Yeah, that's what he's there for.
He sends the emails with the offers.
But he speaks for Wilder. Yeah, hold on. But he speaks for Wilder. No, hold on. But he speaks for Wilder. Wilder pays him and instructs him what to do. So what you talking about?
Take the L, man. Take the L.
How was that though? I don't understand. You don't understand. You don't understand. No, he works for him. But he works for him though.
EJ, I'm in the States. EJ, hold on. Let me break it down.
He don't understand.
Right? Because hold on. So clearly, all right. Edge does not know who Al Heyman is. Okay,
you don't know who Al Heyman is. No one knows.
Hold up.
Who is he? Kaiser Sose.
Hold on.
He's stupid.
Hold on. I'm gonna give you.
Don't tell me.
Don't talk to me.
You don't.
No. Al Heyman is the most influential person in entertainment in the United States.
Is he?
Okay. Period. Oh yes, he is, brother.
Yes. How do you know?
Dude, he go all the way back to fucking Jackson 5, man. What the fuck are you talking about?
Jackson, wow. I don't remember Al Heyman around when the Jackson 5 was around. He's the vampire.
Hold up. Some of the biggest
Al Heyman's a vampire, ain't he?
Biggest entertainers in the world. Drake.
Show me a picture of Al Heyman with Drake. Hold
on. And Drake said in his song, he say, I'm getting Al Heyman checks. He's booking all my shit. And you go listen to the song, man. So look, let me tell you something. If you're working with Al Heyman, okay?
Yeah, Drake said he was banging Nicki Minaj. We know that ain't true.
And why is that not true? And why is that?
Now he's trying to clown. Now he's
Drake limits.
No. Why is that not true? Why
Hold up. Let me get to my point.
This guy's deep.
If you were working with Al Heyman, okay, and the guy that is working with Al Heyman sends you an email and tells you it's $50 million, okay, then guess what? It is no question about it. It's $50 million fucking there. I fucking guarantee. I put everything I love on that shit. It's fucking Al Heyman. This dude has one of the greatest reputations in entertainment in the United States. He will not put his name on the line for something just to make an offer, just to say, oh yeah,
his name. So when did Al Heyman say it was real?
Barry Hearn said it was real. Barry Hearn said it was real. How many people do you need? Barry Hearn. Barry Hearn. Yeah. Stephen Espinosa, right? Barry Hearn, Stephen Espinosa. What's the other guy then? What's the other guy? Fucking Shelly Finkel. How many people do you need? But you, EDGENOTE50 is telling. Nah, it's not real.
I'm gonna tell you something. They lucky now. It's a different story because Eddie and AJ's with the Zone. But if that fight would have ever possibly got to a purse bid, Eddie Hearn, Barry Hearn, and AJ was gonna fucking lose by a landslide, and I put everything on. Everything on.
Yeah, I agree.
No, it's not true.
I mean, haven't they lost? They lost a lot of fucking purse bids, right? Haven't they lost a lot of purse bids?
Well, let me ask you this question. Let me ask you. I know Ed, you're on the spot, man, but let me ask you this. Tell me how. Make sense to me. How can you go to another guy's backyard who doesn't have a belt, who's not recognizable? You do that just like you jump on that just like that, but yet you then make this. You know, and I'm not saying one side is at fault here, but you made it pretty difficult. You made a whole case to make this whole argument about I'm not going to that guy's backyard. I'm the A side. He got to come over here and fight me. But yet you go into another guy's backyard and doing it for him, and he has nothing to offer. Why? How does that make sense?
Well, if someone's offering you guaranteed $32 million, then your views can change very fast. I'm sure that you would understand, and I'd understand if someone's sending me in an ideal world, you'll fight in the UK. But if someone's sending me a check, say fight to America to fight Big Baby Miller for $32 million or $35 million, then I'm flying over there and first thing tomorrow morning, I'll find out.
So you think AJ negotiated that, or how you think that worked? You think?
Well, look, he's getting that Canelo money, and we know that Canelo money is real. So come on now.
Okay. Let me ask you this:
when they have their money, they have their own.
Yeah.
Boston De La Hoya got the $50 million, but Al Heyman and his crew.
Well, you know what? It's honestly, basically.
We know this.
Well, Angelo. Basically, you're telling me that I'll take $30 million because I know I can beat this guy. No problem. I'm confident I can beat this guy. Exactly.
So hold on. Hey, let me give you another quick history lesson. Guess what? You just mentioned Oscar De La Hoya, and I'm glad you did.
I didn't mention it. You mentioned it, but go on.
No, I didn't. You said Oscar De La Hoya and Canelo.
I said Canelo's getting that much. Anyways, Paul, carrying the point.
His promoter is Oscar De La Hoya. All right, so again, now, you mentioned that, okay? Guess what? If I can remember correctly, Oscar De La Hoya took Al Heyman, PBC, to court because he said he was manipulating where they could have boxing matches and scheduling conflicts. He said he was controlling, he was trying to monopolize the shit in America. Okay? Yeah. He lost. But this is what I'm trying to tell you. You just said Canelo, which is arguably the biggest star in boxing. Okay? Yeah. His promoter, Oscar De La Hoya, found it credible enough to take Al Heyman and PBC to court because he was saying, Al Heyman, he's telling people not to book us. We're trying to get certain dates. They're giving them to Al Heyman and all this other kind of shit. Dude, this dude got pulled. Fuck Oscar and Canelo. This dude got the money.
Wait, but what's that got to do with Al Heyman? Like, no one ain't seen it. They took Al Heyman to court. He didn't turn up.
No, man. You sounding stupid, man. You don't know who Al Heyman is.
I don't know Al Heyman. I know Al Heyman as much as you do.
Edgeno, just real quickly, dog, it doesn't make sense that you quickly take a big lucrative offer to fight a nobody in the United States, by the way, but not fight the champion in the United States. So that looks kind of bad.
Exactly,
right? You know that you can push the goalposts on this all you want to, but you and I both know that looks very bad.
No. Thing is, it looked very bad if that 50-minute offer was legit. But
man, come on, man. Bro, Joshua said, no. Joshua, wait, hold on. Edgeno, listen to me. Joshua said out of his own mouth, under any circumstances, I'm not going to the United States to fight anybody. I'm the A side. They got to come over here and fight me. I don't care who it is. That's what he said. And now he's going over there and coming over here and fight Big Baby Miller. Doesn't that look like he
never said he was never going to go to the States. He said, in an ideal world, I would like to fight in the UK because I own my fans and blah, 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 blah. He never said, I'm never, ever going to the United States.
It's the video, if it's post-fight video with he fought Joseph Parker, when we send you that, when he had the post-fight video in the ring, when he...
why do I need to go to the States? Well, we've got the fans here, we've got the things here. Yeah.
Thank you. That's what he said. Thank you.
Yeah,
okay,
that's what he said, but people change their minds, man. Money changes.
Wow.
It does. It's true, isn't it?
I rest my case.
Makes more sense to debate after that.
$50 million, though.
But it wasn't 50 million. It wasn't 50 million he was going to get.
Ed, I feel sorry for you, man. I do. Because he's going to
What are you talking about? Like, no, thing is, because you're biased. You're biased against somebody you've never heard of. And you're going to some rumors and hearsay.
Hold on.
I mean, Al Heyman's more mythical than Hercules.
I am the least person you know when it comes about this. Period. I'm not biased at all. But what I do is
people biased.
I try to stick to the facts. Okay.
How can he be biased against being biased? If he was biased against Shelly Finkel, fair enough. But how can he be biased against Al Heyman? He's never said nothing.
Hey, Edgeno. Can I say something? I know Phil a little bit longer than you, and I can tell you, Phil has criticized Deontay Wilder on multiple occasions. He has. Okay. This video's up.
Tell me what you criticized Deontay Wilder about. Go on, let's hear it.
He's criticized his lack of opposition in his resume.
No.
Phil and I have been on debate.
Phil, tell me what you don't like about Deontay Wilder.
Look, let me tell you what I don't like about Deontay Wilder. I can tell you what I do like about him because it's a short list.
You got it.
All right? Hold on. No. I'm telling you what I do because the list of what I don't like is way too long. Okay? What I do like about Deontay Wilder is one thing, okay, he's very, very athletic. The second thing is he has a mean right hand. The third thing is he's patient. That's what I like about Deontay Wilder. Okay? Now, what I don't like about Deontay Wilder is the same shit everybody else does not like about Deontay Wilder. I think he could have fought better opposition, okay? And again, I'm not biased. Some of that stuff was not his fault, okay? The Povetkin situation, the Luis Ortiz first-time situation, he was trying to build his resume, okay? So don't come to me talking about me being biased. Hey, man, look, I'm going to be 100% with you, man. My favorite fight is Ortiz, okay, in the heavyweight division. Okay? That's who I like the most. That's like his style. But just because you're my favorite don't make you the best. Okay? I'll keep it 100 with you. I like AJ. I like Wilder. Now, what we're just talking about right now is negotiations, man. We're not talking about the actual fight. We're talking about why the fight didn't get made. No bias on that right there. And I've come out publicly and said, you know what? It was both of their fault. The fight could have been made on both ends. Okay?
Yeah, it was both their fault.
And ironically,
what I won't accept is somebody coming on here and just because you feel like the offer wasn't real, you're going to say the offer wasn't real. The offer was real. These people run multi-million-dollar, even billion-dollar businesses, man. They're not going to put their reputation and their business on the line just to satisfy some fans. It does not work that way. You have to use your mind, brother. And right now,
why they're going to put their reputation on the line?
I'm not going to accept that. I'm not going to accept that, man, because you don't know who Al Heyman is. Clearly,
you don't know who Al Heyman is.
You don't know who
Al Heyman is a good guy. Come on, guys. Come on.
Oh yeah, Al Heyman's a cool guy. I spoke to him the other day. Like,
but for real though, you and I both know this looks bad. That you fighting a nobody in his backyard when you basically said you would never come to the United States under any circumstances. I'm the A side. I built this. You gotta come see me in my pond. You know that looks bad. You can't spit it, brother. You know it. You know.
The thing is, like, look, if Wilder, look. I'll keep it real. I'll keep it 100. If Wilder and Fury wasn't fighting each other, and then he decided to go and fight Miller, then
I'm really gonna keep it 100 though.
But I say yes, that looks bad because
you really gonna keep it 100?
Wilder and Fury are available.
Like
He's chosen to fight Miller in the States. Then I'll say yes.
That's not my point. That's not my point. That's not my point. Who was available? My point is that he said vehemently, "I'm not going to the States. I built this in the UK. We're the A side. We're the big fish in the pond." That's what he said.
You know what I mean? He said, I can say I'm never going to the States ever, but then if Carl Gaskin said you could come to the
well, I understand. You can probably read between the lines.
It's mine.
Not
in boxing, bro. That's a duck. That's a duck. In boxing, that's a duck.
You are the same people that criticize AJ saying, "Oh, you have to go to America if you want to be big. If you want to be a big fighter, you have to go to America."
What's wrong with him? Hey, Angelo, listen to me. Angelo, I got no problem with that. I say that's what he needed to do for a long time now. I praise him for that. But there's people who are bad AJ supporters like you, or staunch supporters who are going to take it for every word that he says. They're not happy that he's doing this because, like, wait a minute, bruh. We're the ones who built this. Why are you going over to the United States? Why do you got to do that for? Why are you giving them the money? Why are you giving them the revenue? That's what they're upset about. I'm not saying you, bro, but they're upset. They faithfully follow this guy and everything that he does and every word that he says and every step that he takes. So you got to talk to them about that. Why, that's all I'm pointing out.
People are pissed off with AJ. A lot of people in my thing are pissed off with AJ because they think he's cherry-picked Miller. And technically, he has cherry-picked Miller because there's other fighters he could have fought other than Gerald Miller, which we all know because he's the A side. He's got lots of options. But the point I'm trying to make is that look, I mean, you can't. Who other than Miller is a better option than to fight right now?
Luis Ortiz.
Luis Ortiz.
That's debatable.
That's not debatable. That's not debatable, dude. That's not debatable.
The UK don't care about Ortiz as much as you guys.
You think they care about
Miller? They care about fucking Miller.
Hold on.
That's bullshit. See, you're making that up, Edge. You made that up,
Edge. Hold up, Edge. Ed, let me ask you a question. Hold on. I got you, brother. Hold on. So, what better way to prove that you deserve a fight with Deontay Wilder and the fight needs to get made other than to fight one of the top heavyweights that he just defeated? What other way would that be?
You see, that your biases came out because you say that AJ has to prove. AJ has to prove nothing.
No.
This situation.
Hold on.
Prove himself.
No, dude. This is what I'm trying to tell you right here. I'm not saying AJ has to prove nothing. I've already said he's the A side. He's got 3 belts. What the fuck are you talking about? So this is what you do listening for what you want to listen to. I said, if you're going to come to the state, why not fight the last big heavyweight fight before Tyson Fury? Okay, that's the biggest fight Deontay Wilder has ever had was Luis Ortiz before he fought Tyson Fury. If you really want to make an impact, you go and you fight Luis Ortiz and you beat him and say, yo, look, I just beat Luis Ortiz. All right? He gave Wilder a good fight. Guess what? I got him out of there, whatever, 2 rounds, 3 rounds, or whatever the case may be that might end up being the outcome. Or you go over there and you get your ass beat. But guess what, though? It's most definitely a better fight. It is better opposition, and that's period. Big Baby Miller ain't fought a soul. And he gonna give him this fight?
Listen,
hey, come on,
listen, guys. Wait. See, I take issue. I take issue with the notion that Joshua has nothing to prove. I disagree. I think he has a lot to prove. I mean, let's look at his resume. Wait, hold on. Let me just make this point. we can get to Wilder later, but let me just make this point about AJ. Prior to the Klitschko fight, there's nothing on Joshua's resume outside of tomato cans. Okay, there are enough canned vegetables on AJ's resume to open a grocery store. To be completely honest. Okay. So listen. All right. So now let's get to the Klitschko fight. Now, Klitschko was nothing more than Tyson Fury leftovers. So the only thing that Joshua has proven in the course of his career is that he can beat up on drug cheats, Tyson Fury leftovers, and knock over tomato cans. That's all he's proven. Okay, that's it.
Okay, let's see if common sense prevails. Okay, are you trying to tell me that Luis Ortiz is a better opponent than Klitschko? Come on.
That's not the argument that I'm making.
No, but hold on, guys. Wait.
You're trying to dismantle one of the best heavyweights in the last 10 years.
Coming off a 2 year, coming off a loss, and coming off arguably the worst performance of his career, and also coming off a 2-year vacation.
Oh, yeah, but then we're rating Tyson Fury.
He lost every round to Tyson Fury. He looked terrible. He looked terrible, bro. He lost every round to Tyson Fury.
He drew. He came back.
Listen,
2 years.
in the fight,
Luis Ortiz was undefeated. Luis Ortiz was.
Listen, in the fight prior to the Tyson Fury fight. Listen, in the fight prior to the Tyson Fury
fight, he lost. He got knocked the fuck out. His first step-up fight, he got knocked the hell out.
Hey, look, the fact is, the possibility. The fact.
Hold up, Edge.
Edge, I'm if you would say something like this, okay? It is a much more dangerous fight for AJ to come down here and fight Luis Ortiz than it is Big Baby Miller. If you make $32 million or $36 million or what it is fighting lesser opposition, then that's what you do. I will respect you more because you cannot sit here and tell me that Big Baby Miller is a better fighter than Luis Ortiz. I just can't believe that
look.
Exactly. And not just that, the fact that Luis Ortiz didn't ask for much money.
You have to look at it realistically. Ortiz with PBC. If someone's offering
wait,
$5 million to fight Ortiz, and you can
who's a better fighter
to fight Miller, you're gonna fight Miller.
Why?
That's not true. Ortiz is better than Miller, bro. Like we overcomplicate this shit. Ortiz is a better fighter than Miller, dog. It's just that.
Who's the better fighter?
We don't really know that, don't we? Anyway,
what?
Find out they fight each other.
Have you seen Big Baby's last fight? You seen his last fight? Big Baby Miller? You see his last performance?
Ortiz dropped that dude like 5 times his last fight. He
beat that dude bad.
He's 83 in the world. The other dude was like 203 in the world.
Okay, who else is looking at Travis Kaufman? No, let me ask you this. I'm not saying Travis Kaufman is a great fighter, but who else look good against him? Who else has?
Who else has looked good against him? Dave Allen?
Yeah. Allen did not look good against Travis Kaufman. What are you talking about?
Oh, he's talking about Dave Allen. Kaufman, he's talking about. Oh, talking about.
Yeah.
Oh no, Dave Allen never fought Travis Kaufman. He never fought him.
No. I'm talking about Lewis Ortiz.
Dave Allen never fought Travis Kaufman.
No, I'm talking about Lewis Ortiz.
Yeah, but he knocked him out. Dillian White didn't even knock that guy out. He struggled against Dave Allen more so than Luis Ortiz did. So what are you talking about? And second of all, you're honestly going to tell us that Big Baby
rating Travis Kaufman?
No, hold up. You're telling me telling us right now that Big Baby Miller is far better than Luis Ortiz. You telling us that right
He's not better at all. He's not better at all.
I said they haven't fought each other yet. How do you know?
He hasn't even fought Ortiz yet.
Huh?
I mean, are you talking about AJ or are you talking about Ortiz and Miller?
Well, I have a question. I have a question regarding.
Would have been a better opponent. Ortiz would be a better opponent than Miller. But I said,
oh yes, he would have.
You think that Ortiz is a tougher opponent than Miller? I said, well, you don't know that.
He is a far Big Baby Miller.
Who deserves a higher ranking? Who deserves a higher ranking?
Who deserves a higher ranking?
Ortiz or Miller? Who deserves a higher ranking? Ortiz or Miller?
Ranking because in the past,
what?
For higher ranking.
Wait. Because he beat Gerald Washington? Like, why the fuck is he?
I know what it is. Miller signed with Eddie Hearn, and you're going to lose this argument, all right?
No, it's not. I'm talking fact. In the past,
wait.
How was Miller higher ranked opponent than Ortiz has?
Wait, what top 10 opponent has Miller beat? Wait, what top 10 opponent has Miller beat?
Adamek was ranked number 30 in the world. And what's his name?
Wasn't Jennings ranked higher than anyone that Miller's fought?
Whereas Ortiz,
Jennings was number 3 in the world.
and he fought Kaufman, who's 84.
Jennings was ranked number 7th in the world where Ortiz fought him. What do you
Jennings was ranked higher than anybody that he's ever fought. Anybody that
3 years ago, mate. 3 years ago.
Well, that's when the fight happened. That's when the fight
3 years
happened.
ago, 2015. Are we gonna go?
Okay, wait. Edgeo, let me ask you something. Who has Miller fought that was better than Jennings?
Oh man, you know that cruiserweight, that one that was 46 years old.
Automatic, 100-year-old title's automatic. Okay.
Man, get the fuck out of here. Man, come on, man. Miller's a joke, man. Miller's a joke.
Yeah. It's gonna be difficult to tell that fight, man. I mean, I'm not saying it's not gonna be a great fight, but I mean, you can't tell us that Bill is more deserving shot than Luis Ortiz is, man. You can't tell us that.
Look, I have an even better question.
I don't think Miller's more deserving, but we know how politics work. He's under Eddie Hearn, so obviously he's gonna get priority over Ortiz.
Look, I have an even better question.
That's not the point I'm making.
So what you're doing is you're basically admitting that Hearn strategically signed Gerald Miller for this specific fight. Think about it.
Well, that's the whole plan. He signed Usyk so he could fight. That's why he's signing all the heavyweights. He's signing all the heavyweights because eventually he needs opponents for Joshua. We all know this. The same way that Al Heyman signed Pacquiao to feed it to Keith Thurman and Errol Spence. We know this.
No. You got it wrong, man. You remember?
You got it wrong.
First of all right, I'm glad you acknowledged that Al Heyman is real. Thank you. I appreciate that. The second thing is this right
Hey, man, no, look, I'm playing you.
Hold on, man. One second.
I believe you. I believe that you
finish, man. Let me finish, man. Okay? All right. So, Al Heyman, all right, Pacquiao, Al Heyman didn't go to Pacquiao. Pacquiao went to Al Heyman, okay? Pacquiao went to Al Heyman to sign with PBC. Al didn't reach out to Pac-Man. He didn't reach out to him.
How do you know that, man? Swear to God, I need your sources, man. Give me Al Heyman's number.
I need your sources, okay? But look, stop right here. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you this right here. First and foremost, Pac-Man wants to get a rematch with Floyd Mayweather, right? So, and you sitting here, you saying, oh, he signed Pac-Man to feed him to these whatever guys. Dude, does that make any kind of sense? You're not getting sense. No, you're not getting.
Nah, dude, they're trying to build a Manny versus Floyd rematch, dude. He's not trying to feed him to.
You're not.
Okay, then so what? Do you believe that Floyd Mayweather is going to come out and resign and fight Manny Pacquiao?
You're not making sense, though. You're not giving these fighters enough credit. So if you can sit here and this is what you see with your own two eyes. Oh, Al Heyman signed Manny Pacquiao so he can feed them to the youngsters that's on his stage. Well, do you think anybody in their right mind would agree to that if that was the case? You sound stupid, man. If it's me, I'm gonna be like, you know what, Al Heyman, I appreciate it, but fuck you. I know what you're trying to do. No, Manny Pacquiao went to Al and he got with PBC. he got PC because guess what? He's seen an opportunity to possibly get a rematch with Floyd Mayweather, and that's just
okay. Let's stick with your theory. Let's say your theory is true. Yeah. Let's say Floyd Mayweather.
You're not giving Pacquiao enough credit, man.
Okay.
Wait. I got one question. I got one question for Phil. Hold up, Edge. Hold up. Phil, what did you say? You said, I appreciate you, Al, but what?
What's your question?
You remember when you was like, I wouldn't have took it. You said that I appreciate you, Al, but what?
Fuck you. Yeah, but fuck you.
Okay, so basically, let's stick to your analogy, yeah. Manny Pacquiao's a smart guy, yeah, and a
very wealthy guy. He went
Al Heyman because he wanted a Mayweather fight, and that's a potential big money fight. So let's say that Mayweather's going to do what I think he's going to do and stay retired and not fight Pacquiao because Mayweather's smarter than Pacquiao. So who's Pacquiao going to fight now? What is his options?
Okay,
he's got a bunch of guys he can fight without.
So hold on. So let me
remember, this guy's gonna be on pay-per-view.
Hold on. Time out. So Pacquiao was originally signed with Top Rank before he split ways with Bob Arum, correct?
No. Answer the question. On PBC, not Top Rank. He's gone from Top Rank. PBC.
Just relax, man. Just relax. I'm answering your question. I'm asking you. a specific thing.
I know. I asked you a question. You're asking my question of another question.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. But we all know the answer to that. So it's really just to mention it. He was signed with Top Rank before he part ways with Bob Arum. Okay. Now, when Pacquiao fought against Matisse, okay, when he fought against Matisse, I don't know if y'all remember, but it was some major complications in getting that fight made because you know what? Bob Arum was not involved with it initially. Okay. Now, Pacquiao saw how hard it was to put on a fight by himself without having a promoter like Bob Arum in his corner helping him put stuff together. Okay? So, because that fight got pushed back like 2 or 3 times. I don't know if y'all remember that, though. Okay? So, Pacquiao is smart enough to know, all right, it's the two biggest companies in America is Top Rank and PBC, right? You can argue Golden Boy, but whatever. Top Rank and PBC, all right? If you're not with Top Rank, if you smart, you're gonna fucking go with PBC, dude. It only makes sense. You're not giving these fighters no credit. There's no fighter in the world that's gonna go to a promotional company or a management company only to self-destruct their career and their name. You sound like a fool. Period.
So basically, you ain't answered my question. You went all around the houses, and you didn't even answer my question. So
who's going to do it?
So okay. So who is he going to fight? Who is he going to fight? Who?
Dude, it's plenty of people out there to fight.
Who?
Plenty of people.
Who?
Plenty of people out there to fight.
Who at 147 is he going to go and fight?
So wait. Can I interject for a second?
Oh, let me answer.
You don't want to answer my question. You don't want to answer my question.
I'm about to.
We talk about this. Hold
on. Let me answer your question. Okay? To answer your question, right? First and foremost, Pacquiao.
Give me more time to think about it. Hold
on. No. Pacquiao. Okay? First of all, it's not like when you sign with like a Top Rank or a Matchroom where you got on a so many fight deal. You can leave PBC whenever you want to. But on the flip side of this right here, you have the champions, Keith Thurman, Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford, and Sean Ford, right? So those 4 guys can't even get a fight with one another. Okay? So when you sit here and you say, all right, well, who's Pacquiao going to fight? He can fight the same motherfuckers they've been fighting for the past 2-3 years. They can't get fights with one another. So who the fuck you think they've been fighting? Pacquiao can fight the same motherfuckers they've been fighting. Let's just be honest about it. I mean, what are you talking about? You acting like 147 ain't stacked with plenty of motherfuckers that can give you a good fight. What do you mean? I don't understand.
Dude, let's look. How much did he get paid to fight Adrian Broner?
$20 million.
Okay, is Al Heyman stupid?
No.
So is Al Heyman a smart guy? You know Al Heyman, he's a smart guy, right?
I don't know him personally, but yeah, I know his business. Yes, I do.
Okay, so he's a smart businessman. Like you from your impressions of Al Heyman. So you answer me this: is Al Heyman going to be paying Manny Pacquiao $10 million, $12 million per fight for him to fight Adrian Granados?
See, this is what
the same fighters like that other people have been fighting.
Hold up. Adrian Broner just fought against Manny Pacquiao. They did. Hold up. They did more pay-per-view buys than Wilder and Fury. So when you ask me, is he going to pay him a certain amount of money? Well, the fact of the matter is, Pacquiao has the marketability to sell fights because he has that kind of following. It'll be easy to sell a Manny Pacquiao fight. Fucking go look and see how many views he had against Lucas Batista. I mean,
not just that. Look at Jeff Horn, bro. Like people will watch. People will watch Manny Pacquiao.
Thank you. Jesus fucking Christ, this guy is fucking losing his mind on me.
All right. Okay. You know what? I can't wait. I want people to remember this. Yeah. Manny Pacquiao's next fight. Yeah, Josecito Lopez, and I want to see how much he does on pay-per-view when that fight gets announced. And I want you to come out and say you pay £75 to buy that fight. I want you to say it and come back here and say you pay £75 to watch Manny Pacquiao versus
Yo, Edge, you ever thought about it like this? Like, besides Floyd Mayweather, who are the other pay-per-view guys? Canelo and Manny, right? Like, so that's not gonna change anytime soon. So Manny's still gonna garner he's still gonna garner money. People gonna come to see him, and people gonna pay to see him.
Yeah, but the thing is, you guys are making out like the American.
But even if he doesn't get paid $20 million,
the public are not stupid. They're not gonna go and pay $75 for watch Manny Pacquiao fight absolute nobodies. It's just not going to happen. It's the same thing with Canelo.
Okay, but what I'm saying is this:
stupid to pay Canelo $300 million.
But what I'm saying is this: that he can still put Manny Pacquiao on regular television, and it's going to get millions and millions of views, and he's going to get paid millions and millions of dollars. And what I'm saying is Manny Pacquiao is popular, bro. Like,
he's not going to get £10 million per fight if he goes on free TV. Why do you think?
Well, why not?
Why do you think they're doing?
Listen.
So if he gets
Pacquiao,
pay-per-views.
Wait, hold on. Pacquiao can fight in Asia under the PBC banner and make $10, $15, $20 million, and that can be shown on free TV in the States.
Why are they
doing? Do you know how much Naoya Inoue gets paid and he fights for free?
You're comparing some Japanese guy in Japan.
Of course not, but Manny Pacquiao can still. Manny Pacquiao is an Asian fighter.
Dude, Manny Pacquiao is going to be a draw. He's going to be a draw until he retires, dog.
Okay,
yeah, he's still a huge draw in Asia.
Money in the Philippines, where the currency is not as great. But then, so you're making so much money in the Philippines that you can't and less money.
Okay, so wait, can I interject for a second?
So you guys are talking hypothetical about stuff.
Okay,
those are facts. That's not hypothetical. That's facts.
Hey, Edgeno, here's the better one.
But wait, can I interject for a second? All right, so there's a lot of hypotheticals going around, but let's just talk facts. So Manny Pacquiao made $20 million in his last fight to fight Adrian Broner. My question to you is, whoever has made that much money to fight Adrian Broner? I don't think anybody's ever made $20 million to fight Adrian Broner.
No.
So now those are the facts. Those are the facts.
But that's the point I'm trying to make.
Edgeno, here's a proper comparison. Hey, Edgeno.
Who is he going to make?
Hold on.
And when said he's going to make the same $20 against Josecito Lopez.
This is a crazy. You know what's crazy about this debate? Like, people are really trying to debate and argue against the fact that Manny Pacquiao isn't popular. Until Manny Pacquiao dies,
no. I didn't say Manny Pacquiao's not popular. That's what I'm saying.
But he's going to make money. Edge. He's since Floyd's retired. Like, who else? Manny Pacquiao still. He's the most popular active fighter. Besides maybe Canelo, if not, they're probably the same. Manny Pacquiao is going to draw. He's going to be a draw until the day he dies or until the day he retires. And that's not going to change, bro. Like, even if he loses again.
Manny Pacquiao is not a draw. You guys are confusing what I'm saying to you. I'm saying that he's not going to be fighting Adrian. You're making out that the public is stupid. They're going to pay $75 to keep on watching someone fighting bums and bums and bums. It's not going to happen, mate. It's not going to happen.
Yes, because you on the contrary, hold on. Edgeno. Let me tell you something. Hold up. This is my point right here, because you keep bringing up Adrian Granados, right? When Adrian Broner fought Adrian Granados, over 1 million people watched that fight. And that's
free TV, not pay-per-view.
It don't matter though, man. It don't matter.
Dude, you can put Manny Pacquiao on free TV. You can put Manny Pacquiao on free TV. You're going to make a truckload of money. You're going to make a truckload of money.
Let me give you a quick lesson. Showtime ain't free TV, homeboy. I pay $30 a month for that. It ain't free. It's not free. I pay $30 every month for Showtime. And I canceled HBO because they don't have boxing anymore. But guess what, though?
But that's not pay-per-view. That's not pay-per-view. That's a monthly...
Wait, hold on a second. Can I address this pay-per-view question? So, the Zone just gave Canelo Alvarez $365 million?
They gave Canelo $365 million for 11 fights. So the point I was trying to make is that the Zone are not stupid. Do you think that Canelo, because they saw the Floyd Mayweather situation where you're giving someone $32 million per fight?
Okay, but
follow who they fight.
I think that's
investing that money to attract viewers. The viewers are only going to be interested if Canelo gets into the big fights, and his next fight is with Canelo, is with Jacobs. And why? Because the zone won it. If we're paying you that kind of money, you're not going to be paying Canelo to fight 11 Rocky Fieldings. But
that's a given. But that's a given.
But that's what I'm trying to make. You're not going to try Manny Pacquiao and give 20 million to fight bums. It don't make no sense. No business or sense at all. The whole point of it is you need to create stars. You be the man by beating the man. You've got Errol Spence. You've got Keith Thurman. You've got Sean Porter. You need to make these guys stars. The only way to make these guys stars if you guys make them fight Manny Pacquiao.
I get what you.
That's the whole point of it.
I get what you're saying, bro. But what I'm saying is that he's gonna fill the seats. It doesn't matter if it's pay-per-view or not. He's going to make tons of money for whatever promoter that he's with. All right, he's gonna sell out all the tickets. He's gonna sell out the stadium or sell out the arena or the venue. And he's going to get tons of views, whether it's on regular television, whether it's on Showtime, or if it's pay-per-view. The money will be made. Now, depending on if it's on pay-per-view or not, that's going to determine how much money that Manny Pacquiao rakes in. But he's still going to get paid more than anyone else because he's still the most popular active fighter.
But Al Heyman is not thinking like that. Al Heyman is thinking, I need to get my other.
That's exactly.
No.
That's exactly how you start.
Hold on. Look. And Edge, I'm gonna tell you something. If Manny Pacquiao, hold on. If Manny Pacquiao was to go fight Sean Porter, Pete Thurman, or fucking Earl Spence, I guarantee you, his paycheck is going to be bigger than all three of those guys. I promise you.
It would be.
Maybe he speed him to the line.
Okay, answer this. Just think about it like this. Manny Pacquiao is the highest paid PBC fighter.
Period.
He's the highest paid. He's their most popular fighter.
Yeah,
How do you not get that, man? Like he's going to make money.
He's not popular. I didn't say he's not popular. You guys are arguing over something I've never said. I never said Manny Pacquiao's not popular.
You said, okay, what you said, Edge, was Al Heyman went out and recruited Manny Pacquiao so he can feed him to the wolves. That's what you said essentially. All right? And what we trying to say
is Manny Pacquiao.
No, it's
not popular. Saying to fight to the walls doesn't mean Manny Pacquiao's not popular.
So okay, if he's the most popular fighter,
you said who he's going to fight. That's what you said. Well, who is he going to fight to be getting paid like he's getting paid? That's what you just said, right?
Don't the most popular fighters make the most money?
You said he's going to fight the same fighters that other people will be fighting, like Josefito Lopez, Adrian Granado. I said, well, the dude is not going to get 20 million to be fighting those guys. You know,
he may not get 20
million. It's stupid. Why are you going to pay 20 million to fight Adrian Granado? That make no sense.
Who said he was going to get 20 million? I don't remember anyone saying he was going to get 20 million for fighting Granado.
I didn't remember anyone be saying, "Oh, Manny Pacquiao's not popular." But you guys still want to argue about that.
Well, at least what I'm saying is, that's to me. What I'm saying is that he's going to get paid the most, dude. He's going to get paid. So if he fought a can on PBC, on Fox, on regular television, he's still going to fill up all the seats. He's going to get paid more money than anyone else. He's the most popular fighter.
I know, but yeah, you guys. Okay, look.
Not 20 million. I don't know about 20 million, but he's still.
Okay, let's get something clear. Manny Pacquiao he's the most popular fighter on that PBC stable by far. He's the most popular. He gets paid more than all other fighters by far. He's been on pay-per-view. He's more established fighters, earn more money in his career than all those fighters on the PBC combined.
Not just PBC, Edge. Not just PBC, Edge. Everybody. Like, can you besides maybe Canelo, who else is going to get paid like him? No one.
The only people that get paid more than Manny Pacquiao is Anthony Joshua and Canelo, active fighters right now.
How much did Anthony Joshua get paid in this last fight?
That's not in dispute. We're not even arguing about that. I'm not saying he's not getting paid. That's not the point I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying to make is that he's signed up Al Heyman's intent. Look, Manny Pacquiao's intentions and Al Heyman's intention may be different. But the point is that Al Heyman, as a business person, signed Manny Pacquiao, because he wants him to be fighting the likes of Errol Spence, Keith Thurman, and Sean Porter. That's what he wants. That's
well, you can watch.
Manny Pacquiao. What is
My point, Edge, I'm trying to bring is this right here. Okay, you said who are these guys going to fight, right? So this is my deal right here. You said he's not going to pay him all that money to just fight against Bernados and stuff like that.
He's not.
Now, hold on. I'm gonna bring this to you. Look, Anthony Joshua got paid got paid tens of millions of dollars to fight against fucking Carlos Takam. He's a fucking tomato can. Let's be real. Okay, so I mean, it's just how the dynamic of boxing work. If you got the following, it don't matter who you fight. The people are coming to see you. That's what it is.
Isn't Joshua getting $30 million to fight Big Baby Miller?
You're comparing two different things. Anthony Joshua is the world heavyweight champion of the world.
Manny Pacquiao is a bigger draw. Pacquiao is probably a bigger draw. At least in the United States, he is.
Well, yeah, he is a bigger draw in the United States. He is a bigger draw. But
yet still, Anthony Joshua can come to the United States, fight a Big Baby Miller, Cheeseburger Miller, and earn $30 million. So I think that in itself blows your argument right out of the water.
No, he doesn't.
Exactly.
We don't blow my argument out of the water.
What he's saying, but your argument is that tuna cans are that popular fighters not going to get paid. You're saying that non-popular fighters.
My argument. You've actually proved my point for me.
No. Your argument is going against yourself. Your argument is going against yourself. How, dude? Miller is not popular, and AJ still getting paid $30+ million for the fight.
No.
But you're saying that Manny Pacquiao won't get paid a lot for fighting a can?
With Eddie Hearn because he wanted the AJ fight, and then he got the AJ fight. Usyk is signed with Eddie Hearn because he wants the Usyk fight, because he wants the AJ fight.
I'm finna kill this whole shit. And that's
the reasons why they decided to make the fight happen. AJ is the world heavyweight champion of the world.
This is the facts, right?
But he's not the only one. So is Wilder. Wilder can say he's the heavyweight champion of the world too.
But who's he fought though? On the
hold on. Got a good point because we're talking about Manny Pacquiao. All right,
I've been waiting.
Hold up, look, Manny Pacquiao. Okay, all right. You saying who's going to fight? He's not going to be able to pay these guys. Okay, Manny Pacquiao fought Jeff Horn on ESPN. Okay, free TV. All right, and I don't pay for that. That's free TV. All right, it comes with my cable plan. I don't pay extra money for that or nothing. Okay, he fought him on ESPN, and go look and see how much money Manny Pacquiao got for fighting a no name. Nobody knew who Jeff Horn was. Go see how many views it got.
No. You're okay. Let's stick with that point. Let's stick with that point. Okay.
No name.
Jeff Horn. Okay, you said it. You said Jeff Horn. So you're digging your own grave right now. You're
you said who he's
okay, let me explain. You just dug your own hole. You just dug your own hole. You proved my point for me.
And nobody knew him. Nobody knew him. You asked who he's going to fight. He can't. You just said your thing was, he can't just fight tomato cans and keep getting paid like that. He fought Jeff Horn. Nobody knew who Jeff Horn was.
No. Okay. Let me explain.
That proves no, you can't explain.
I can't explain. That's why I let you explain. You don't want to explain because you're thinking your own grave.
That just didn't fuck everything you got. Free TV, a no-name opponent, and he got his money. So what the fuck are you talking about?
Okay. So how much did he get paid for that fight? How much did he get paid?
Hold on. I don't want to misquote. Let me look it up.
Okay. Why you look it up? Did ESPN pay him the money?
Hold on.
Because I know that ESPN never paid him, so that just blows your whole argument out of the water.
What would you mean?
I don't get it. It's like
it was free.
Money.
Free. It was free. It was free.
ESPN never paid him.
You said
it doesn't matter. ESPN ain't gonna pay Manny Pacquiao all that money for him to be fighting in Australia against a no-name opponent. ESPN ain't gonna do that.
ESPN did the break.
What the fuck?
It's not break anymore.
Boy Crawford. Okay.
What are you doing a lawsuit against
ESPN?
Why was he suing Top Rank? Because he wasn't getting paid. So why are you talking about he's getting paid lots of money when he's clearing because he's getting paid?
Check this out, man. Bud Crawford got his biggest purse. Bud Crawford got the biggest purse of his career versus Jeff Horn. So it's like I don't.
But you're talking about Brad Crawford. I'm talking about Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, well, Manny Pacquiao, you think he can get paid? He got paid like what? 8? I think he got 8.
Vegas.
I think he got like $8 million. I think Manny got like $8 million for that fight, I believe, versus Jeff Horn. I believe it was $8 million.
But ESPN pay that. They didn't pay that money.
It's free. Manny Pacquiao. Hold up. Pacquiao earned a guarantee. Hold up. Because this is the going rate for Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao will earn a guaranteed $10 million to fight against Jeff Horn. Guaranteed $10 million. Free TV. $10 million, the same thing he got against Adrian Broner. He got the other 10 on the back end for pay-per-view. And guess what? It was on free TV. It was with Top Rank on fucking ESPN. Shut that shit down, please. Thank you.
No, you still asking my. You guys are really good at putting the questions, ain't you?
Nah, dude, Edge. You gotta admit, Edge, you moved the goalposts a lot.
We moved the goalposts. You guys are moving the goalposts as you're talking.
Please, talk out loud, dude.
I said, ESPN pay him the money. They didn't pay him. I've been consistent.
It was on free TV. It was free. It don't matter who paid him the money. He got 10 on free TV. What you don't get about that?
Oh my God.
Who carried the fight? Who's the more popular guy? Manny Pacquiao, right? Manny Pacquiao carried the fight. He's the reason why people tuned in to watch him fight Jeff Horn.
Dude.
So Manny Pacquiao's the common denominator, bro. Like every scenario that you create is obvious because of his popularity and he's making. I'm not saying he's gonna make $20 million every fight. I don't even know where that number came from, but I'm not saying he's gonna make $20 million.
Hold up. What are we actually arguing here?
These guys are arguing over stuff that I'm not even arguing about.
Edge. So look, Edge, this is what the debate is right here, Edge. Okay. EJ, what Edge said was Manny Pacquiao is basically signed with PBC, so Al Heyman can feed him to the young talent that's in PBC.
That's right. The plan.
Hold on. Okay.
Well, that plan backfired already because he beat Adrian Broner. So
hold on. So now what he said, my argument was, hey, look, I don't think Manny Pacquiao would sign with a company that would try and self-destruct his name, his boxing career, on the back end of his career. I think Manny Pacquiao is smarter than that.
Okay, is he a duck then? Is he a duck? Yes or no? Is Pacquiao a duck?
So hold on, man. Let me finish saying what I gotta say, bro. So what I'm saying is this right here. And then your argument was, well, if he's not going to feed him to the young talent in PPC, then who's he going to fight? Okay, I said it's plenty of people he can fight. Okay, he is the biggest draw in PBC right now. Okay, it's plenty of talent that he can fight. Okay, and he's going to get his money. He's the highest paid fighter with PBC right now. Okay, this is the deal right here. He said, well, he got $20 million to fight Adrian Broner. He got $10 million guaranteed up front, and he got $10 million on the back end for pay-per-view. Okay, that's $20 million. His last fight with Jeff Horn, he got $10 million to fight on free TV, not pay-per-view. Free TV. Okay, he fought Jeff Horn. Okay, and Jeff Horn, first of all, was a no-name because your argument was, who is he going to fight? Nobody knew who Jeff Horn was, bro.
You're comparing ESPN to PBC. That's what I'm saying. You're moving the goalposts.
No, I'm not. No,
on PBC.
No.
You're talking about Jeff Horn and ESPN.
But when you say PBC, when you say PBC, are you talking about regular television? Are you talking about Showtime? Are you talking about pay-per-view? That could mean three different things.
PBC, and you guys are talking about ESPN. This is why I'm saying you guys are the goalposts.
No, my argument
and you're talking about Jeff Horn. Only you said on free TV.
Dude, just what you said
about PBC. You're changing the goalposts. You're moving.
No, I'm not. You're changing the goalposts. Hold up, time out. You said free TV. That's what you said. Okay. You said pay-per-view.
You're breaking your narrative to prove a point.
Hold up. You said that Manny Pacquiao is not going to keep on. Nobody's going to play 75 pounds, is what you said, to watch Manny Pacquiao so he can keep getting paid like this. That's what you said. And I'm telling you, guess what? He fought Jeff Horn on free TV. It wasn't 75 pounds involved. It was $10 million guaranteed on ESPN. Guess what? Hold up. ESPN is just a network. A PBC fighter can fight a top-ranked fighter and fight on ESPN. It's just a network. Okay. PBC has a box.
That's what I'm saying. You're taking the narrative. By you saying that, that just proves my point.
No, it doesn't.
Why is he so popular? Why wasn't that on pay-per-view? Because ESPN knows no one's not going to be paid £75 to watch Jeff Horn.
Dude, because everybody...
going to pay £75 to watch Jeff Horn. You just proved my point.
No. I'm going to tell you. See, and this is where your lack of business knowledge comes from. If I am a promotional company, okay, and ESPN comes to me and say, hey, look, I'll give you $100 million for 15 fights. You can put in there whoever you want to. You can divide the money up however you want to. It's guaranteed money. It cuts out all the pay-per-view shit. And guess what? Fighters want guarantees now. Fighters don't want to say, oh, for me to get a big payday, I got to fight on pay-per-view. It just doesn't work that way no more. That's why Canelo
that's why Canelo got that payday, isn't it?
Okay. Listen to what Phil's saying. What Phil just said. I want people to listen to him. Explain what you just said, and I want everyone to listen to it. Go on. Say it.
Explain what I just said. Okay. Fighters are moving away from pay-per-view deal, and I'm gonna tell you why. Okay.
They want guarantees.
Explain.
Exactly. Hold on. If you are a management company or a promoter, okay, and a company comes to you and says, hey, you know what? I will give you $100 million, okay, to give me 15 fights, right? Doesn't matter what fights it is. That's the money that I'm giving you. And if I'm a fighter, okay, that's guaranteed money for me. Now, which brings me to my next point. A lot of times, pay-per-view money is based on the build-up to the fight. It's a lot of stipulations that come into pay-per-view. If fucking Wilder loses to Tyson Fury, the Wilder and AJ fight is not going to generate the pay-per-view numbers that it would initially if they both were undefeated. That's just how it goes. So if I'm a fighter, guess what? I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to fight on the platform ESPN. It's guaranteed money whether I win, whether I lose, or whatever. I'm going to get my checks because it's all about the draw. It's all about the ratings I bring to the network. It's not about how many people got to come in and purchase the fucking thing to watch me fight. Okay, if I can get 10 million, and guess what? Beat with PBC, I can get 10 million on the front end because that's what gave him the 10 million against AB. He got 10 million on the front end from PBC, and on the back end, you still can fight on pay-per-view if you want to and get another 10. What are you saying? That makes sense to me.
Okay. So now you've explained it. Now I want everybody to make sure that you've understood what he said. So who's understood what he said? What he said? I understood what he said, but I just want to make sure everybody understands. So I want everybody to be clear on this. Son, what did he say? Or make it the short version.
Free TV, 10 million, and guess what? It was against a no-name. That's what I said. Period.
Okay, and obviously that wasn't on pay-per-view because he got guaranteed the 10 million, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So we're all clear on that. Okay, then. So if that's your analogy, yeah, it makes sense, right? Because
no, it's not an analogy. That's what happened. It's not an analogy.
That's what happened. Okay, so that makes sense. So this is where your lack of business knowledge is coming.
Nah, see, I think what he's trying to say, Ed, I know where you're going, but I think what he's saying is when you're fighting on pay-per-view, there's so much that's still left up in the air. There's nothing because everything depends on the pay-per-view performance, like as far as
exactly.
As far as Canelo, right? Canelo got guaranteed, so that's why it's not pay-per-view anymore, right?
You get a percentage of the pay-per-view buy. You get a percentage of the pay-per-view buy. Come on, that's what it is. You get a percentage of the pay-per-view buy.
The promoters are not going to part with that much money to the fighters. They're not going to give the fighters that much money if the pay-per-view didn't do very well. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So
But with the Manny Pacquiao, just on free TV, but he got paid a lot of money. So because he got paid a lot of money, you know, it was on free TV, right? So I know fighters prefer to get the guaranteed money, right? Are we changing that narrative now, or are we still sticking with that?
No, he getting the guaranteed money, but he still can fight on pay-per-view. Just keep that in mind. But go ahead.
Yeah, he can fight on pay-per-view, but with Jeff Horn, that particular situation, he didn't fight on pay-per-view. It was on free TV, right?
Lucas Matisse too. Go ahead.
Yeah, it was on free TV, right? So
yeah.
This is where the lack of business knowledge is coming to the fore. Let me talk. I let you finish your explanation. Let me talk now, all right?
10 million for Lucas Matisse. Go ahead.
The fact that, and this is where your business knowledge comes into play, because we know that's not really true, right? Because if Manny Pacquiao, because at the end of the day, you're talking about from the fighter's point of view. The fighter's point of view wants their money, and guaranteed. Yeah, if it can get it guaranteed, why not? But at the end of the day, we know as human nature, we're greedy motherfuckers, yeah? And we want all the money, we can get it. If we can get it from pay-per-view, we can get it guaranteed, we can. And so that one person who done that, Floyd Money Mayweather. Because he got a guaranteed deal with Showtime for $32 million per fight, and his fights were still on pay-per-view. Do you know why? Because he was popular. And he was famous.
Did he fight? Hold on. Did he fight?
He got guaranteed $52 million, and he still got the pay-per-view money on top. Hello? Yeah, because fighters are greedy. And if they can have both, they'll have both. If Manny Pacquiao knew that Jeff Horn was going to be pay-per-view, he would be on pay-per-view. But because the demand was not there, and they knew that no one's not going to pay £75 to watch some dude from Australia that no one's never flipping heard of, that's why it was free on TV. We know it. I know it.
Still got 10 million.
And the fans are not stupid. The fans are not stupid.
He got 10 million, Edge. He got 10 million.
Yeah, but the question is that why was it on pay-per-view? Hold on. Why was it on pay-per-view then?
Who's the second biggest fighter in the UK after Anthony Joshua?
Dillian White.
Is Dillian White getting 10 million per fight? That's not on pay-per-view?
No.
Okay. All right. Terrence Crawford, he's the biggest guy that's with Top Rank right now. Is he getting 10 million per fight?
No.
No. Okay. What about Lomachenko? He's also with Top Rank. He getting 10 million?
No.
Okay, I can keep going. I'm gonna stop though because
no, stop because you're proving
I'm gonna stop though.
You're proving a point that doesn't exist.
No.
It's not that many.
You said the numbers wasn't there. You said the numbers wasn't there. Manny Pacquiao still got there. The viewership was there. The viewership was there. You got to think about it. Just like the Super Bowl, people pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to play a commercial during the Super Bowl because of the publicity it is going to get. Okay, ESPN doing the same thing. If a Manny Pacquiao fight is on, guess what? People gonna tune in and watch it. I don't give a fuck if it's on fucking V.
Okay, then. Ask me this question. Where's the money at? In the United States or in Australia? Where's all the money at? Because Australia are not known for boxing. That's why Australia's not known for boxing. So why is he fighting in Australia when all the money's in the United States? So
who said it? Nobody.
So United States is not the mecca of boxing anymore because he can go fight Australia and still make $10 million, right?
What are you talking about? Nobody's talking about it in mecca of boxing. I'm talking about what Manny Pacquiao is gonna get per fight, whether it's against a fucking bum or a fucking top rated opponent.
Why wasn't that fight not in the United States?
I can't answer that, man. It was a top.
Can I answer that for you? I can answer that for you. How about this?
Hold on. Top Rank promoted the fight, right? ESPN showed the fight. That's two American companies. When the fight happened, it don't fucking matter. Top Rank American company, ESPN American company. Yeah. Manny Pacquiao got paid in American money. Not fucking Australian money, okay? 10 million, all right? Jeff Horn got paid in American money.
He didn't get paid in American money because he got tax issues. So why is he going to get paid in American money when he got tax issues? As for the reason why he weren't fighting in the States for a long time. That don't make no sense, man.
You're tripping, dude. You know what
this? Yeah, exactly. Right. Why do you think he's been fighting in the States for all this time? Yeah? because he had some tax issues. So why is he going to get paid in American money when the tax man?
I'm moving to go. Now you're talking about taxes.
No, because we're talking about the same thing. I'm just trying to prove my point. I'm trying to prove my point.
Is he getting 10 million in a fight? Is he getting 10 million in a fight?
I wasn't even saying whether he's getting 10 million in a fight.
You said he's
I'm talking about BBC. You're talking about ESPN. I'm talking about BBC.
Okay, BBC.
So you're the one's moving the goalposts.
No, I'm not.
Because I said BBC.
Hold up. The only reason why I brought up ESPN is because you said people are not going to pay £75 to watch Manny Pacquiao on pay-per-view. That's what you said. Hold up. So what I'm telling you is the simple fact that Manny Pacquiao still got 10 million. That is his guaranteed money. Okay? And now if the fight is big enough, then yeah, you're gonna put the fight on pay-per-view. Because you're not with the Zone or any of these platforms. You can put the fight on pay-per-view. But guess what though? Manny Pacquiao is going to get 10 million per fight, whether he fights on pay-per-view, because 10 million is guaranteed. If he fights on pay-per-view, the 10 million is guaranteed. On the back end, he gets the percentage of the pay-per-view buys. All right? If he fights on Fox, he's going to get his 10 million. If he fights on Showtime, he's going to get his 10 million. If he fights on fucking MTV Raps, he's going to get his 10 million. It don't matter, dude. That does not matter. He's going to get his 10 million. So when you try to bring up the argument that, oh, he's not going to get this money if he fights against Adrian Granados. No, he's going to get 10 million. That's the going rate for Manny Pacquiao. It's probably the third highest paid fighter that's active right now behind Anthony Joshua and Canelo Alvarez. Period. It don't matter who the fuck he fights. It does not matter. He's 10 million. He's a $10 million man. Period. Whether it's free TV and it's more on the back end and he does pay-per-view.
Okay then. So, all right then. So he's signed with PBC. What's the deal with PBC then? Guaranteed 10 million per fight? Guaranteed 10 million per fight, based on what you're saying?
He got 10 million. Hold up. He got guaranteed 10 million to fight against Adrian Broner. The money that the other 10 million got on the back end was from pay-per-view. So yeah, it's safe to say he's only had one fight with PBC, but it's safe to say that he got 10 million for it. And I think PBC probably paid it. I'm just saying.
Yeah. So then, who decides who Manny Pacquiao fights? He decides, right? And whoever he fights, he'll get 10 million no matter what.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. That's the going rate. That's the going rate.
Okay. So he decides
I can't speak for his future opponents, but what I can tell you, he's with PBC. His last fight, he got 10 million guaranteed, and he got 10 million on the back end from pay-per-view.
Okay, we're gonna wait. Look, we have to watch this space. Yeah, let's see who Manny Pacquiao's next opponent is. Yeah, and then we'll have this conversation again. Yeah, let's have a look and see who his next opponent is gonna be. Yeah, and we'll see how much he's gonna get paid for that fight. Yeah, because we're gonna remember this conversation right here. I don't want people to forget. I want people to remember this conversation. So when Manny Pacquiao announces his next opponent, we're gonna find out how much he's getting paid for that fight. We're gonna talk about this again. Yeah.
No, I'm fine. I'm cool with that. If you can get 10 million against Jeff Horn, I think you can get it against Adrian Granados. That's all I'm saying.
All right, we'll see. Let's watch this space and find out about that. Yeah. I think everybody else in the chat is on board or something. No, on mute.
I have no idea.
Hey, who else is on there?
Let me see. Nah, you got
man. Hey, let's talk about Lineal. Let's talk about Lineal. Then EJ and Fight Doctor come back on again.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I jumped out that conversation quick because I don't know enough about it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying, hold on, I'm confused about the shit too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I was like, oh, I don't know, man. I'm gonna just listen to this.
Hey, do you know what it is? Yeah, like I ain't got nothing against Lineal. Yeah, look, people like it, people don't. All I said is I just want clarity on it. Do you know what I mean? That's all I said. I said, look, if there's clarity, then it's cool. I ain't got a problem with it. Do you know what I mean? Like, because at the moment, I just don't think there's any clarity yet at the moment. Like, who's the Lineal at welterweight right now? Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know who the Lineal is at welterweight. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Do you know who the Lineal is at welterweight?
Man, I couldn't tell you, man. I know. Shit, I couldn't tell you, man.
I don't, that's what I mean. Like, I don't know who the lineal is at welterweight. Like, it should be straightforward. Like, if someone told me, oh, who's the WBA regular, I would say, yeah, it's Manny Pacquiao. Who's the WBA thing? Who's Keith Thurman? Who's the IBF? Else, do you know what I mean? I can tell who's the champions. Do you know what I mean?
Dude,
when someone told me who the lineal is, I wouldn't know.
The lineal is Bud Crawford until somebody can prove me wrong. Because I'm serious. Yes. Because let me explain to you why. All right. When
can I ask another question?
Floyd Mayweather was the lineal champion when he retired. Then that went to Manny Pacquiao, right? Manny Pacquiao lost to Jeff Horn. Jeff Horn lost to Bud Crawford. So it makes sense. Like, what I'm saying is not far-fetched. You know?
Can I ask an question?
Manny Pacquiao lost to Mayweather. So how can he be lineal for losing? You're supposed to beat the
Well, it's strange. It's strange because
when Floyd retired, the lineal went to Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, but why?
Well, no.
Manny Pacquiao
let me correct the record on that.
Why is it going to Manny Pacquiao?
Pacquiao was the champ. What happened was EDGENOTE was correct on it a little bit, but let me just explain it further too. Lad, you kind of correct too in a way, but this is how Pacquiao became the lineal champion. He became the lineal champ after Floyd Mayweather retired. You don't get handed the lineal championship. You have to fight for it. What happened was when the Bradley and Pacquiao fight got made, for the third fight, the grudge match got made, the lineal championship was put on the line for that fight. So Pacquiao beat Bradley to capture that lineal title, and that's how he became the lineal champion.
And he has not lost since then, right?
Well, he hasn't lost to Horn. He lost to Horn.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying since that fight, he didn't lose again. And once he fought Jeff Horn, he lost.
Right,
that's what I'm saying. I feel like Bud Crawford beat Jeff Horn, so Bud Crawford has a serious case.
Yeah,
has a serious case.
So wait a minute. So did Jeff Horn have the Ring Magazine belt?
No, he didn't.
You're talking about the belt.
No, but the thing is, EJ was saying the Ring Magazine belt is the lineal, isn't it? So that means that he should have the Ring Magazine belt.
No, he ain't lineal.
No, you don't want him to be lineal. You know why you don't want him to be lineal?
I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it. No. I called him lineal. I called him lineal when he was lineal.
Let me tell you why. You know why? Because it'll hurt your soul. It will hurt your soul to hear. No, hold up, bro. It'll hurt your soul. It'll hurt your It'll hurt your soul for me to sit here and say to you that Bud Crawford has been a lineal in every division he fought in. That shit hurt. Think about that. How many fighters in the history of boxing can say they've been a lineal?
130, 35, and 40 pounds. When he deserved it, that low place has no problem stating what is
you do.
But that is not a fact that he's not the lineal champion at 147 pounds. He's not.
Well, let me switch the topic a little bit because I got to ask another question because I'm sure you heard about this one, man, real quickly. What is Joseph Parker versus Derek Chisora? I heard that's going to headline Wembley. Is that true?
No, it might be a headline, but they're looking at making it into a co-main event because they don't think it's going to be big enough for it to be like a headliner.
Well, yeah, because the big rumor is it's going to be at Wembley. I mean, seriously?
Oh, no,
that's going to be a headliner?
It's going to be at the O2. It's definitely going to be at the O2.
Oh, okay.
That looks bad.
Edge. Did you not? Edge, Low, Dan, did y'all not hear what I said? Phil, you can make an argument that Bud Crawford has been lineal at every division he's fought in. Like,
technically, you can. Technically,
crazy,
you can.
Bro. That's crazy,
yeah, I mean, like I said, I thought about it. I don't understand how the lineal deal works exactly, but based on the way you guys explain it to me, it don't sound crazy. It sounds about right. I mean,
that's wild, bro.
Unless somebody can explain to me some other way that it's not, then I don't know.
Because Mayweather retired. Pacquiao didn't beat Mayweather. Mayweather retired with the belt. Pacquiao, Tim Bradley were not consensus 1 and 2.
It doesn't matter if they were not consensus 1 and 2. The point is that lineal.
Let me finish. Some sites rated them 1 and 2. Other sites did not rate them 1 and 2. Other sites, some sites rated them 1 and 4. They were not consensus known as the best in the division, and they had no business being. Tim Bradley was coming off a loss and a draw. He didn't have a win for a full year.
So let me ask you this question.
Hold on, Dan. Hold on. I'm almost done. Some people gave Manny Pacquiao lineal status on their sites. It wasn't universal. Manny Pacquiao then retired. When he came back, he was no longer lineal champion, and he didn't fight anybody to retain the lineal title. There is a vacant linealship at 147 pounds, and for it to be fought for, you're probably going to see either the top three or Keith Thurman come back. It's going to be Spence versus Thurman if it's ever fought for. If he comes back and wins a significant fight.
How do you know that?
If he comes back and wins a significant fight, it's more than likely going to be the welterweight champions that have been there and have the better wins at that weight. That's more than likely what it's going to be.
Dude, you can't determine that, Lo. It's not up to you to determine that.
You cannot argue Bud Crawford has a better resume at 47 than either one.
No, I didn't say that. But that's not what I said. What I said is that you can make a serious argument and you have ample ammo to back that up. That this guy...
the ammo is taken away when the retirement happens, and when Floyd Mayweather retires and Pacquiao retires, and it's not ammo. It's a lot of things against that argument.
Well, let me ask you this question. Is there anywhere you can cite to us that there has to be consistent number 1 versus number 2 to fight for the lineal championship?
That's what it's been. Or your lineage will be quit. Now, lineage is not perfect, but that's what it's been for people. It's not. It's like the IBF championship or WBO. Sometimes it gets marred. But it's better to have one champion than 4. But the thing what we're saying here is, if retirement doesn't count, then Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor fought for lineage at 154. And that's not right.
Versus Sergey Lipnis became was for the lineal championship.
Yes, and as I stated, Dan, certain sites, one site that was the only site, and they had nobody else in agreement with them that Sergey Lipnis was number 2 in the division. It's not.
What site was that? Was that the trans?
TBRB. Yeah, that's the one that got Mikey Garcia as the lineal 140-pound champion, and still the lineal champion of the division. He's not fighting that division.
And I agree.
So how does that make sense?
That's fucked up, dog. Because as far as I'm concerned, Mikey Garcia is 135. His most recent fight was at 135. He's currently a champion at 135. So that, to me, it makes no sense.
No, he's not lineal, and he shouldn't be. But it's not perfect, but it's better than having 4 belts, in my honest opinion. And them 4 belts ain't perfect. Hell, Wilder ain't fought a mandatory. And ain't nothing else done. I don't know how many years. I'm just using an example. It's the truth. None of these guys have fell out the rankings or the mandated rankings, and they haven't fought.
Wait, so Bermain wasn't a mandatory?
Well, yeah, Bermain was, but sorry, he was a horrible one.
But Lo, wasn't Bermain Stavern a champion?
Yeah, we don't need to do that though. That really.
No. What are you talking about, mandatory? No, he just said that Wilder hasn't fought a mandatory. I just pointed out that he did fight Severn. He wasn't. Where I agree, he was not the good mandatory. I didn't like that fight, but it is what it is.
Wilder didn't like that fight either. He was paying them step aside money. He was trying to fight everybody else.
But go ahead. Go ahead. Finish up.
Wilder should have took step aside money from Klitschko, let him fight Stavern, and then Wilder would have been the mandatory to 4 belts. He would have put some respect on his name. Instead, he went for Bermain. And they get to do nothing with the belt since. And Joshua took his spotlight. That was a big boo-boo. It would have. He would have either lost Klitschko or beat Klitschko.
You said you said Wilder hasn't done anything since he won that belt. That's what you said.
I'm saying that it would have put respect on his name way before. Like, I don't know what respect you got for his name. It's a lot different than the respect I got. I ain't got too much good to say about Deontay right now. It ain't much good to say. And so, yeah, if he would have fought Klitschko and, let Klitschko get that final title, and you would have been a mandatory right away for 4 belts. You would have either lost or won, but you would have got credit for being in the fight.
Answer this question for me, Lo. Answer this question. So, the way you shitting on it like that, so who do you respect at heavyweight besides AJ? Do you respect Fury as a lineal champion?
I think some of the top 10 contenders doing what they should be doing when they march to 20 fights, 25 fights. They doing.
But do you respect Fury as a lineal though?
I mean, Fury. Look, he in a bad spot too, bro. I ain't got much to say good about him either. He's a dumbass, and I just can't respect that as a man. So
in other words,
why? Because
if you don't respect Fury as the lineal. If you don't respect Fury,
he retired from boxing. If you retire,
my whole thing is right here. You can't say you can put respect on Wilder's name. And if he would have fought Klitschko, but then you got Fury that fought Klitschko and beat. You got to put respect on his name.
What do you do? What do you do after that? What do you do after that?
See, you're moving the goalposts. You just said.
I mean, I can't be a man for you. You go out here and ruin your career. Don't. That's you.
Wait.
You know, that's you. You know, you didn't. It wasn't like it was a great fight in the first place. It was a shit show, and then you turned the rest of your career to a shit show.
Why was it a shit show?
I'll be honest. I rate Fury higher than I rate Wilder. I think he beat Wilder, but at the end of the day, I don't think very highly of Deontay Wilder. Like, I just don't.
But so you don't respect this upcoming fight, this rematch for lineal supremacy?
No, it's not. There's nothing about lineal in that fight. He retired. You cannot fight for lineage right now without fighting Anthony Joshua at heavyweight. It's just the truth. You just can't. The guy's the number one division for 2-3 years running, and rightfully so.
That's fine.
And he's been lowballing. Admit that, Dan. He's been lowballing. He's been lowballing the heavyweights for the past 2-3 years.
If you guys want to be technical about it, if you guys want to be technical about it, then Klitschko lost to Fury, and then that makes Fury lineal. But then Fury retired, and then it went back to Klitschko, and then Klitschko fought.
No, it don't go like that, dude. No.
But technically, that's it.
No, nobody.
Nobody. Can I ask you a question, brother? You don't respect Tyson right? No. Ask you a question. Don't respect Tyson because of his past views, right? Is that what it is?
I can't hear you. Your mic chipping out. Your mic chipping out.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Let me go back in and come back in. Hold on.
Yeah, just refresh, man. Just come in and refresh, bro.
Yeah, let me come back.
I mean, I don't see no problem with lineage being vacant because that then tells them if you want to be a real man, you got to go fight for it. But you know, that's my. I mean, I ain't gonna give nobody nothing they didn't earn rightfully. It's people that earn this shit rightfully.
So Wilder didn't earn this fight? Is that what you're telling me? You don't give anybody nothing.
I mean, he picked this fight. I mean, but it's not for lineal. Tyson Fury earned the lineal title. Then he flushed it down the drain. We got to hold him accountable for what he done.
Let me ask you a question.
Marry your wife, divorce your wife. She's not your wife no more. You know, she's your ex-wife.
Can I ask you a question? Let me ask you something. So you don't respect Tyson Fury because of what he did outside the ring, his past drug use, correct?
It ain't just that. If we talking about his lineage or him as a person.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, do you realize that even your favorite fighter who's now retired now, under bad circumstances, did some shit this past too, but we all forgave him, right?
No, I just poke fun at the drug shit. If he want to do drugs, that's him. That's his life. If he want to ruin his life and ruin the what's it called, the membranes in his nose and shit like that, that's him. I mean, I know a lot of junkies. I don't give a shit. That's their life, you know.
But I'm just saying that if you're gonna hold Fury accountable for that, then maybe we should do that for Stevenson. I'm just saying, you got to be fair here.
Prison time. I can't nothing I say save him from the prison time. He already did. I'm not here to save him.
My point is that Stevenson paid, like they always say, Stevenson paid the time, did the time. That's all in his past. He recovered from that. He made good himself. He became a boxer. He became a multi-millionaire. He has a nice family.
I'm not holding it against Fury. I just consider it a joke that Wilder lost to a cokehead. I
think you're holding that against, bro.
But he didn't lose.
He did lose. I mean, he didn't lose on your card, but he lost in my flat out lost the fight. Like, it was that bad, bro. To me, you know, I'm just going
that bad. A close fight. In the second half of the fight, he got dropped twice.
He should have. The thing is, he should have never got to the second half of the fight because he was picked to never make it there. You know what I mean? That's why.
Come on, man. Fury.
He was picked to make it in the fifth.
So you call Fury a cherry pick? It was a cherry pick for Wilder.
Yeah, in his condition. The fights we saw beforehand, yes, Wilder was supposed to handle his business, and he didn't.
But I thought you said this was the best you've ever seen Fury fight.
I've never seen.
I was in the chat with you when we all watched the fight together. All of us, we were all in the chat watching the fight.
I never gave Fury much props. Not that I recall. I remember just laughing at Deontay Wilder saying, "Oh my God, you that bad," and I figured you were going to be that bad. I don't think Fury can beat everybody in the top 10. I think he don't want to fight nobody that's. Well, maybe now he's ready, but maybe now he shook the rust off real good. But going in that fight, he picked the right style to shake the rust off with. Somebody who wasn't going to try to blow the rust off. And Wilder just looking for one shot, man. One shot.
Battle, what you doing, bro?
Spray paint is.
Sorry, I was in front of number 5 pick.
That boy sound like he had a fucking wishing well or something, man. What you got going on back there?
Sound like he's spray painting a stolen bike. That what this shit sound like.
He took the bike from the corner store and spray painted.
Spray paint that bitch all black, boy. That's what everybody.
Come on, man.
Hey, look, everybody from the hood can recognize a stolen bike when they see it.
That bitch all black, all red. It's like, nigga, you.
Everything black. Everything. It's all one color. It's all one color.
Yeah, you ain't gonna catch me taking nobody's bike. Now I'm just, and I'm just I'm afraid of doing it. It's just that I'm just like the type of dude. I always have my own stuff, man.
Oh, shit.
So you never experienced that rush of taking it in the
you never experienced that. There was this one time I was this dude left like his whole set. Apparently, like he had left his whole wallet, and I was in the theater. I went back to grab my stuff, and apparently he had $200 in it. And I was like, you know what? Let me just do the right thing. I gave the dude back his wallet. And he was like, "Thank you, man. I had to get back in the base. I needed my Navy card." And I was just like, you know what? I felt good about that. You know, let me just not take stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a saint or something. But yeah, like $200 in that one wallet.
All right, now we forgive you for posting porno for that. Hey, shit, I know 8-year-olds that had a bike chop shop, damn it. They had chop shop bikes. That nigga had this shit behind some trees, damn it. They had a bike standing on the handlebars with the damn wheels off and shit, man.
Just naked. The bike was naked.
In my neighborhood, dude, they had a dude, man. This dude stole his fucking, like, the dude lived like 2-3 houses down from him. The kid left his bike, like, in the yard or something, man. He was stolen, motherfucker. Man, a bike. 25 minutes later, man, that bike looked like a totally different bike. That boy was flipping that bitch down the street. And I'm like, what the fuck?
It was probably a low place bike. That's why he's so personal with it.
Hey, man, I remember we had a chop shop, yo. Had the little pads you wrap around, you know what I'm saying? Little Justin, what's going on, little bar you wrap around, they feel like a little cushion. New seats and shit. Niggas taking seats. Man, they had a bike chop shop.
Dudes, that little person, like one of them dudes that be clicking, that be hitting you clicker like 20 times when you going and stuff.
What?
Like one of them dudes that be hitting you clicker like 20 times when you going and stuff, like beep 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 beep. Like you don't put nobody.
Like you putting in a code for like a video game.
Going to store? What the fuck is you
talking about? Your alarm for your car, like do 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 do. Like you pressing that shit like 50 times. Like that's what he's trying to say, I believe.
Oh yeah, shit. Oh man,
he still don't get the joke.
I'm still trying to picture like a bicycle chop shop. That shit just don't.
I wish that motherfucker was still out there, man. I go take a picture of that motherfucker and let you see it. The niggas had that shit out there. 5 or 6 bikes turned over with no wheels on it. Damn nuts and bolts everywhere. Got their own tools and shit. Little young niggas, man. Bad as shit.
That sound like a fence. You know, like the people that sell stolen stuff off you.
Nah, they just was switching on bikes. That's all they were doing. They weren't fencing shit. Switching up.
Shoot, I mean, there was a dude in our neighborhood who used to take parts off cars and sell them. Like you can just give him like an old car, he'll sell, even if it was stolen, he'll take it off your hands. He'll make sure it went back to him like in any case.
She's black Afro Latin Caesar. Who Caleb Plant better than Terrence Crawford? You know that, right?
Man, dude, I didn't get a chance to watch that video yet. I couldn't do it, bro, because I already knew it was some bullshit.
You know he got a better win, right? Come on, man. Tell me this: how did Caleb Plant fight in this slick style? He get 2 knockdowns in the fight, and he hold like 100 times less than Terrence Crawford.
But see, you basically
look at his face.
Oh, God. Is it this again? Is this what I've wandered into?
I'm just wondering.
Actually, look,
it was worse.
Doc, I'm glad you came here, Doc. Me and Doc, yesterday we were talking about Caleb Plant and how Caleb Plant is like a American white fighter, like. Boxing and fell off so much that like this dude is not even like Caleb Plant should be like the face of American boxing, like an all-American blue-eyed white fighter, like hard.
I don't think he want to be there. Y'all know Starlito and Don Tripp.
Yeah, that's right. I remember now what you're saying, Teaser. I was theorizing that perhaps that because of the way, particularly in social media, everything is so divisive. You know what I mean, and so polarized. It could be that a lot of what do you want to call them, advertisers and whatnot, are maybe a bit standoffish on boxing in general.
No, I don't think Caleb Plant ain't rocking like that, bro. Caleb Plant.
Y'all don't think he has a personality? You don't think Caleb Plant is?
I'm talking from a generalized point.
Yeah, he don't got the Chris Algieri personality. He got the mixtape black rapper person. Like that's who he brought. Like, I'm not being honest. That's who he brought this fight. If y'all know who Starlito and Don Tripp is, they Tennessee and Memphis Nashville and Memphis rappers, and they more popular than the South. But some people listen to him worldwide, I guess. But for him, he brought them to his fight. Like that was the people that he brought. Like he ain't on that Wheaties cover. CNN in the daytime. Hi, Jim. Nah, he ain't with that shit. From what I see,
right? But you know the media curates like they create, like they'll manufacture it. Like look what they did with your boy Errol Spence. Like Errol Spence was treated like a champion before he even won a belt. Think about it. You can't stop the wave if the media decides to co-sign you. There's nothing that could be done about it.
Here's an old example, and a really obvious one that we should all get. Jerry Cooney. Yes, Jerry Cooney.
I knew he was gonna say it. Because
if Chris Algieri had more like wins and skill, Chris Algieri would have been perfect for the role y'all talk. I just don't think Caleb Plant gonna fit in it the way y'all think he will. He gonna do it his way.
Because he got a biracial girlfriend.
My point wasn't even about any particular one fighter. It's just that if I'm like an executive of some company and somebody in sales comes to me and says, "Hey, we should do some advertising with this boxing stuff," and I know nothing about boxing, and he just throws me like a handful of random YouTube videos about it, I might be like, this is a bit polarized. I don't know.
In my opinion, when it comes to boxing, you should never try to make it seem like tell their story first and then let the fans decide for themselves. In my opinion, that doesn't work anymore. It worked back then, back for Friday when they said they came from the struggle and they're fighting now for the family. And Caleb Plant, he lost his daughter in a miscarriage. In my opinion, you just got to put him everywhere. You got to put his name everywhere. And Caleb Plant, not the type of fighter. Before he moved to 168,
that's the biggest difference right there. Like, look, like
he's not a talker.
We're talking about it, and I brought up Mike Tyson, right? Mike Tyson failed, as Lopez likes to emphasize so often. He failed at the Olympic trials, but where did he failed at the Olympic trials on national TV on ABC with Howard Cosell there in front of everybody. See, so in other words, his face was everywhere before he was even a pro.
Yeah, everywhere. You got. Everywhere, bro. I'm telling you have to put your name out there.
And Mike Tyson's team, when he turned pro, they would record his fights, and then send copies of the VHSs off to all the news offices and shit.
I hate to bring this up, but you think a lot of people would know Andre Ward without him being mentioned next to Steph Curry and him being Creed. Like, I mean, of course we would know, but the casual fans wouldn't know Andre Ward.
I mean, he's been in movies. He's been in movies. He's done TV shows. Like, I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
That's our last.
He was under the reign of like Floyd, so Floyd kind of overshadowed him and a lot of other people. So his case is a little bit different. What I'm saying is, right now, it's busted wide open. There's no American superstar.
God is good to the players, always. I know that's right. Let's do a little something. Mike 6, see Rich.